everyone, happy Friday and also happy Canada Day for anyone who's in Canada watching this. That's super exciting. Also, side note, this is the longest consecutive streak of videos I've ever made on the same channel, so I've got some good momentum going that way. Today I figured I'd do a recipe video for you. This is a shake that I do pretty much every day. For anyone who's wondering, this is the protein that I use, and I have everything here that I need for the shake. So I will post the macros in the description and hopefully in the video if I can figure out how to do that. And yeah, let's get started. Let's make a protein shake. The most important things you're going to need for this shake are a blender. I have a Cuisinart blender here, Smart Power 7-speed electronic. It was like 50, 60 bucks or something like that, so you don't have to go crazy with things like that. And the other important thing is a scale. Most of the things here, it doesn't really matter, but if you want to be super specific and exact with your macros, then I would recommend investing in a scale for some of the other recipes that I'll hopefully get to post on this channel. But basically the only things you're weighing here are my one banana and my baby spinach here. For anyone out there who's really bad with their veggies, most people, spinach or kale or any sort of leafy green is a really awesome way to get a little bit more veggies in your diet without actually having to eat them. By putting them in your protein shake. So I highly recommend that for you veggie haters. So before I get carried away here, let's just go over the ingredients that we're dealing with today. I've already shown you most of them. We have baby spinach. I usually do about 45 grams. I've been doing it for so long though that I just kind of can intuitively guess what 45 grams is. But basically anywhere between 40 and 85 grams is good. That's about 1 or 2 cups of spinach. If you want a little bit greener of a shake, add more, but you're really not going to taste it regardless of how much you put in unless you put in like a whole container, which I don't recommend. Secondly, the banana, as I showed you. Again, this is about 150 grams. This banana is actually probably a little less than that, but I always just track 150 and I don't bother weighing it because then I know I've got the upper end of that spread between 120 grams to 150 grams of banana. And then my whey powder, as I've shown you several times. This is Cellucor molten chocolate. I don't really have a preference between whey powder, just find something you like and tastes pretty good. This stuff I think is really good, and chocolate is a pretty safe bet for any brand of protein. So yeah. And then the only other thing is ice and some water, which I don't have here, but if you have a tap, then you can do that. Let's rock. And that's spilling everywhere. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but I did add 2 scoops of protein powder that you didn't see it cut off right before. So everything's in there now, and this is the easy, fun part. Make sure it's on there secure or you redecorate. It's gonna get a little loud. After not a lot of time or effort, you have a high protein, high carb, low fat protein shake that tastes delicious. No, I'm just kidding. It's really good. You can mix it up, do whatever you want with this shake. You can add almond butter, any sort of peanut butter, whatever you want, and it actually tastes really good that way too. Or vanilla protein powder and almond butter, that's a really good combo. You can add milk, almond milk, whatever you feel like. I just don't add any excess fats to it because the way that my macros are, I like eating all my fats, so I try to avoid oils and stuff like that. I like eating cheese and full fat meats and stuff like that. So it's entirely up to you, but that is an option depending on where your macros are at. So I'm going to enjoy this now. We'll see you guys on Monday.